everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike. We are back at Copart. This is how you know you got the huge tankers there, right there. And I am on the prowl. I'm looking for something to add to my channel. I want to expand and have cars that are other than Mercedes. I know it's a crazy idea, but I think that will bring me some additional eyeballs and some additional subscribers. I'm not giving up on the brand at all because I just walked upon another one. I just walked upon a beautiful S-Class. No way. No way. Okay, well, we gotta check it out. Beneath all the dust lies a 2013 Mercedes S550. Yes, I love this body style. It's the 221, the W221. And they made so many changes after the kind of terrible W220s that they don't really have a great reputation. I like them. I do like them, excuse me. They're good cars. I've had several. Even an AMG W220. But this was a huge leap forward. This, the bulges over the wheels is nice. I love these taillights right here. It's a 4MATIC. That's good. We have Lexani tires? Okay. LEX something, something, something. Ha! Anyway, damage is listed as unknown. It's so dirty, I wouldn't be able to see a whole lot of damage unless it was, you know, a huge dent or something. What are these tires? Lexini. They're Lexini tires. Okay, and they're matching, so that's a good sign. Maybe it's a Chinese tire. Who knows? Will we have power? Probably not, because it's a Mercedes S-Class and they just do not have power. Look how big this door is back here. These are gigantic doors. I like the interior. It's in good shape. It's kind of an herbal smell, if you know what I'm talking about. This is nice. No way, we have power? Get out. That never happens in an S-Class. Never. 123,000 miles. It's the right key too. Here we go, come on. Here you go, mama. Yes, sir. Trunk opening height restriction off. I don't know, one of my favorite things is this little screen right here, and I keep showing this. It will move a little bit to the left and right. I don't know why. It's just overkill. We have the check engine light on. We have a full tank of gas. That's interesting. Tire pressure monitor system is giving me an error message. Power steering works. This is actually in really nice shape. This really is. Okay, put our foot on the brake. See if we can go into reverse. We do have a backup camera. Nice. We go into drive. ABS traction control currently unavailable. Huh, okay, what else? What else have you got for me here? Close this. We'll hit OK. And that's it. Okay. Range 350 miles. There we go. Well, this is in really good shape up here. Oh my goodness. Do we have, we have the massaging seats. Yes, I'm gonna be here for a minute, folks. Just let me kind of enjoy this. Driver's seat. Let's do. Here it is. Oh, this is so comfortable. This is nice. And you got your compass there in the rearview mirror. Well, howdy do. Windows, do you work? Yes. Yes. Yep. You know, I have not had a Mercedes with this two-tone tan thing going on. I'm overdue. I should have one. I really should. It's really comfortable in here, really beautiful. You got a little storage everywhere. You get a pen. Okay, engine sounds good. Despite having the check engine light on, let's take a look and see. Somebody had the OBD port open. But this, oh my gosh, I don't need, I keep telling myself, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with the Mercedes. But then I find these Mercedes, and I'm gonna go look at an old car on Sunday, and what is it? It's a Mercedes. Engine looks good, sounds good. It's really not shaking at all. Wow. So you do have the air suspension, and it seems to be working just fine. Look at this baby. Oh my gosh, why are you here? Super comfortable, gorgeous on the inside. This is perhaps one of the most comfortable seats ever. Let's see if we can. I think the air pump is having some problems. Yeah, I don't like that. Sport, suspension. Huh, okay. Well, howdy do. I'm gonna write this number down, and I am gonna watch this, because this is in really good shape, and I think I could fix whatever is wrong with it. Put in a new air pump, but it's not like it's flat. So all the shocks are fine. It's just it's a noisy air pump. It's still pushing out the air. It just needs to be replaced. So yeah, absolutely. Look at this. Yes, please. Yep. Okay, well, don't need it, but I want it. How about a Jeep Grand Cherokee in beautiful blue? It's a silvery, lighter color blue. I like it. Front damage, as you can see, it's not serious at all. Get yourself a bumper. You're good to go. I don't see damage over here. I see Terramax HLT tires on the front and the rear. Salem? There's a lot of tread on these tires. This is a nice color. I mean, it's it's had a tough life. Yeah, matching tires. Well, that's good. That's not good. What happened here? Something. Ooh, this is something. Did somebody take a Louisville bat and beat the heck? Oh, this on the inside is dirty. Oh my. This is a heavy smoker car. Yeah, this is someone, oh my goodness. Okay, that's, whoo, wow. Look how dirty this is. Some people just do not take care of their cars at all. I mean, look at this. Wow. Okay, so let's see what the loss type is listed as. 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee, loss type, minor dents and scratches, and a whole bunch of tobacco smell and staining and ugh. Let's just see what's gonna happen. Oh wait, what? We got a key, plus we have a push start. Look at that. Okay, nice little aftermarket radio. This is a really dirty car. We have the check engine light on, 170,000 miles, half a tank of gas. Wow, is smoke gonna come out of this thing when I turn it on? Sounds like there's a leaf in by the blower motor. Look at how dirty. This can all be cleaned. You gotta keep telling yourself, this would need replacing there. That is the most disgusting seat I've ever seen. Oh, wow. It's as gross as my hand is right now. Yeah, that's a thing. Woo! What did we listen to here? I don't see that we listened to anything. Huh. Disconnected. There's your phone. There's your person. This is your music. Settings. Android. I don't know how this works. Here. It's not working for me. Okay, now, does she go into gear? Of course she does. Yeah, she does. It's just disgusting in here. I mean, it is really disgusting, and the outside is terrible looking. We can fix that. There's no sunroof or anything. If that seat looks like that, I don't want to know what I'm sitting on. But all of this is just superficial. Let's take a look at the heart of the beast, which seems to be running really well. All the check engine light is on. How dirty is the engine going to be if the interior is that messed up? Typical 3.6 liter VVT. It's running really well. Surprise, surprise. Wow. Interesting. All right, well, I love this color, and I like the roof rack on it too. See that? That's nice, and it seems to be raised a little. So this has some potential. If it goes cheap enough, I mean, this is easy to put on. This, I don't think it would be too difficult to put in. These are all over the junkyards. They really are. They're everywhere. It would just need a detail or two or three. And I've got a really good detailer here in Tulsa that I would love to try out to see how they could do. Because this, you probably might even get another foam pad right under here. It works though. Most of it works. All right, well, here you go. If you want a 6-cylinder little Jeep, this could be your vehicle right here. Turn off that. There we go. All right, let's move on. Finally, how about a Porsche Boxster? This is old. This is a 98. Well, to me, it's new. For you, it's probably super old. The car I drove here today is from 1987. It's my Jaguar that I love dearly. Anyway, this is an old school Porsche Boxster. I had, I believe, a 97 Boxster when I lived in Atlanta, doing the morning show there, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. Then I was driving it in the rain, going around a curve, and I let off of the gas instead of accelerating through the curve, and I went whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And then I hit the curb. Of course, a dog got in my way, and that's why I did that. And all my wheels were going different directions, so it was a total. But this one looks to be okay. It's dirty. It's really dirty, and I mean, it's a cheap Porsche, and a lot of people just don't take care of them, and some people kind of laugh at them. But this is beautiful. This would be a nice, fun little car for the summer. Look at this. Okay. We have an automatic transmission. It smells like it smells like it sat in like a swamp situation. I don't think it was underwater. It was just like next to the swamp. Let's just see what it's kind of like. Let me open the front and the back. Let's just take a look and see what's going on. Oh, is this not automatic? No, what am I thinking? I didn't even really look at it. It's a 5-speed. I think mine was a 5-speed. Mine was a black interior. And it was fun. It was really, really fun. And I love how these come up at a certain speed. Here you go. You got your fluids right here. Check your oil. Right here, it's a long, long dipstick. There is oil. There it is. There's oil in there. So that's a good sign. It's a cute little trunk. That's nice. Let's look at the frunk. See what's going on here. Is this paint or is this paper? This is all paper. I don't know why there was paper setting on this thing. Ugh. Let me see if I can get it open. You got to remember how to do this, Mike. Here's your thing, I think. Here it is. Oh. Well, we have a little home. A little mouse house inside there. That's interesting. Are you going to stay open? No. That's gone. Okay, we're going in. Let's see if we can get inside this thing. Ugh. Okay. Well, have we made things happen? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Does that have to be in reverse? I don't even remember. No. 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 No, we can't make anything happen. What is going on with this car? Nope. No, I can't make it do anything. 70,000 miles. Lost type is unknown. Serviced in 08. 72,000 miles of when it was changed. No, it's due at 72. We still have 70. This thing hasn't gone anywhere since 08. Wow, and it was serviced at the Jeep dealer. So who knows what could be the problem with that? It could be a rat has gotten in somewhere, which that doesn't terrify me. I mean, it's I don't know. Let's see if these work. No, there's an electrical problem in here. Yeah. Huh. Let's try it like this. No, now it's working. There we go. That window works. That window works. No, but it won't even try to start. Here we go. Try it now. Nope. Not at all. All right. Well, we tried, folks. We really tried. To work on these, yeah, the engine's right there, which is going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much for watching these videos. You know why I do these Copart and the other walkarounds? Because I can't work on a car every day. I'm waiting for parts on some of them. Some days I just need a break. So these are filler videos, and I have a lot of fun doing them. And I find really, really cool cars that I would love to have, and I do. I end up buying a lot of them. The car I drove here, like I mentioned, is from 1987. It's the Jaguar. I bought it at an auction, and it was like the best purchase ever. This could be another one for me right here. But if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I am getting some great feedback on the return of Janice, my haunted Mercedes. You're not going to know about it if you don't subscribe. So please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you again very, very soon. All right? Bye-bye.